both of you guys start off, obviously the offense, a bit of a struggle there for the first half. What wasn't working offensively and what had to change for you guys to start?
It was a lid on it. You know, sometimes it's a lid on the hoop, you know, taking good shots, things don't fall. So just staying with the offense is something that we try to preach when we're in our tight huddles and even with coaches in there, you know, just saying, make sure we stay in our offense, trust the offense, make sure we get to the rim. So.
Kyle, you with one single offensive threat in the first half, and just you making effort plays and things like that. Why were you able to be as effective as you were tonight?
I would just say effort is a big thing. You know, coach tries to preach, keep high energy. You know, I got to be a guy in there that's doing those types of things, getting extra rebounds, stuff like that. So, you know, another thing is just, you know, trusting in these guys. You know, we're going to play well together, and stuff was just going in for us.
Kaleb, if you look, you came in with Kyle, and if you look at his stats, I think it's probably his statistical best game of his career yet. What were you seeing him do?
I was seeing Kyle. We was seeing Kyle we had seen all summer leading up to this game. So, you know, high energy guy who's gonna go out there and do the dirty work for you. You know, that's what we expect out of KY, and that's what he gives us.
I think Coach Holman had said something on FS1 after the game that you guys had described a lot of your offense at halftime. What was sort of the message there? How quickly do you guys have to make significant adjustments?
I wouldn't really, he really wasn't an adjustment. You know, he just preached effort. You know, it's going to come down to a dogfight at the end of the game. The last 4 minutes was going to be tough. So he just told us that we need to put our head down and work and just grind it out. That's the only thing we could do.
Kaleb, it seemed like the second half, maybe with the exception of one or two post touches, there's a lot of playing you up top, high ball screen stuff, and letting sort of things flow through here. Just what's it do for the offense if you can find some ways to score without having to force feed you the ball down low?
It just makes our offense more versatile. I feel like being able to just interchange guys in positions, keep everybody knows different positions. I feel like that just makes for a more fluid offense.
And can you describe a little bit just what your mindset is when you're playing in those kind of positions as opposed to playing down low?
Play basketball. You know, coach trusted me to be able to play out there and inside. So I just feel like my preparation, and he believes in me, and I feel like my teammates believe in me enough to be in those positions, and I just play.
Kaleb, in the past you've gotten frustrated on the court. Didn't really seem to let things bother you as much tonight. How much of a effort have you made of that this season, and how do you kind of change your personality almost?
It's just controlling the controllables, like I like to talk about a lot. You know, me and Coach talk about it a lot also, and just being able to hone in my emotions as far as if I'm getting a tough call or it's a battle down there and I don't get the call that I want, just being able to know that, I mean, there's still basketball to be played, you know, it's not something that's gonna make or break the game. I just gotta either fight through it or we gotta get on to the next play.
Kyle, just what was the first 7 minutes like? You guys didn't score, and finally DJ gets that outlet pass to you. Did it feel like the roof came off the building when you finally put the first 2 points of the season in, almost 8 minutes into the game?
Yeah, it took a little while, but you know, it did get pretty loud in there once we got that first bucket. I think we needed like a little swing, a little energy swing. I don't know if that was it, but you know, we started getting things going, started getting a little more offense going, and we started playing basketball that we know how. So
It seemed like at the start of the second half, you guys got your run to take the lead off of your defense. You were getting stops, and then going to the other end and scoring. Just what was the key maybe for you guys in that first 4 minutes of the second half where you went from, what was it, down 7 to up 4?
just sticking with it defensively, you know, staying tough on the defensive end, stringing together stops. That was a huge point of emphasis for us. And then, you know, we kind of said the offense would come to us. You know, we were getting good penetration, open shots. So some started falling, so that's what helped was the defense first.
You guys were trailing by I think it was 7 at halftime, and obviously it was a really ugly game for a while. Just wondering the mood in the locker room right after the game. Just what was it like in that first one?
That's a good win right there. You know, great tough team like Cincinnati. You know, they're good in their league. You know, so just being able to grind out that win is something a lot of teams can't do. And that feeling, doing it with a young group like we got and grinding out game, everybody got bumps and bruises. You know, let's cheer about that.
TJ's first game, we talked a lot about it. What did he give you guys? Both what, you know, maybe the obvious, but what, you know, it seemed like he kind of calmed things down a little bit, which is rare for a freshman, I imagine. What did he give you guys as he came in and
Like I talked about yesterday, DJ shows poise at a young stage, and that's big. So being able to switch point guards like that, and you don't lose a lot. That's big for a team. That's what you need.
Caleb, you had talked about just the relationships from high school, AAU ball, knowing each other so well. What does it mean to win these two in this series in terms of little bragging rights?
Oh yeah, just like you said, that's just bragging rights right there. Anytime you see him, just bring it up. That's all you gotta do.
Kyle, how much of your improvement from last season to this season is just another year in the system, another year with Q's conditioning, as opposed to you now being healthy?
I don't know. I think it could be a little bit of both, but you know, the coaches, you know, in the weight room and on the court, they do a great job of, you know, developing us as players, but not only players on the court, you know, as men off the court too. So, you know, I give all the credit to them, you know, helping us, and yeah, I definitely feel better. You know, my body's feeling good. That helps. But yeah, you know, the off season was just a grind. You know, we were working really hard, and we've been looking forward to this moment. So, you know, the season's here, and we're ready to keep going.
I know the score was the exact same score as last year, but outside of that, the first half, were there any similarities versus, I guess, what it was like last year when you guys faced this team, with both teams struggling to make shots?
Yeah, I mean, I would say just like it's a game that you got to grind out. It's gonna be a tough game. You know, it's gonna be physical. That's all I would really say. It's just a physical game. It's gonna be a dogfight for them.
Yeah, like KY said, games like this, coach says heart. You know, test your heart. You got guys out there. Dre got a cut on his eye. You know, people getting their mouth bust open. You just got to find a way to win.
Andre, Drew, Jaron Cumberland for most of the game. It's the preseason player of the year in their conference. Just what did you guys think of what Andre did defensively?
I mean, we always trust Dre, especially defensively. You know, he's gonna be tough. Put him on, you know, the best player, and just let him do what he does.
In the late timeouts, you guys are trying to salt away a win. What did you see from DJ? They had to play some important minutes and come up with some free throws there late. What did you see from those guys in timeouts?
They were locked in. You know, usually you get young guys and they're jittery in that situation. You know, tight game, you know, tighten up. Never been in that situation, but our guys, you know, they look real poised out there, and they collected the information well and executed on the court.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
You guys.